Can someone translate President Joe Biden's sentences here? Please, I'm begging. Anyone.
But there's, there to be, beginning this effort for 2021 is, I think we've learned a few lessons from last year as well. There's help, they're being there to help clear roads, rebuild main streets, and so that the families can get back to their lives. That's what FEMA does every single day.
I mean, I had trouble, and if you can't honestly say you're not embarrassed for this country, you are a liar or delusional, because I don't know what I heard there, but this was a man speaking to FEMA, reading from his own notes and getting confused, and I couldn't make out a coherent sentence out of that. By the way, if you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe to this channel in order to support the content and help it grow in the algorithm so that this video and other videos from my channel could be shared throughout YouTube. If you're already subscribed, go ahead and like this video, comment on this video to help with the algorithm as you engage in the content. And also, don't forget to check your notifications, because I have been getting notified by my own subscribers in the comment section of a couple of my last videos that I was putting out last week that YouTube was messing with the channel to the point where it was not notifying my own subscribers of my latest content, despite them putting on the notifications or all of the YouTube notifications for latest content. So go ahead, check that, as they're trying to suppress alternative views and or viewpoints, and they're just finding any excuse to suppress any alternative voices or information. So again, don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you're new, and if you're returning, to help with the engagement, like this video, comment on this video, and also don't forget to check your notifications so that YouTube can stop screwing with this small channel. So I digress. So there he was, speaking to FEMA, reading from his own notes, and he could not understand it, let alone put together an actual coherent sentence based upon what he was reading from his own notes. Now, back in the fall, I did a video on the introduction of the 25th Amendment. You can go check that out, where I firmly believe that this was a plan by congressional Democrats, knowing that they had their cabal set up to put in who they wanted. It never was about Trump. It was always about Joe Biden and getting him out of there, because clearly the man is not in charge of his own faculties. I weep for the future of this country if that's who the figurehead is, because I don't even think he's actually running things. He can't even read his own notes, let alone run an entire country. At first, I thought that it was Kamala running things from behind, because she was, from practically day one, the one taking calls, speaking with international and other foreign leaders, not President Joe Biden. But then Biden ordered the Syrian airstrike, or the airstrike in Syria, back in, March, I believe. And Kamala Harris had absolutely no idea about it and was reportedly furious. So then I realized, okay, so she's not running things, or at least she's not running things as a puppet for the Clintons. So somebody is clearly pulling these strings and manipulating certain things to happen, because there are a lot of legitimate progressive policies that have been put in place that has led to a lot of chaos, whether it was the quietly extending the federal unemployment benefits that resulted in numerous working able bodies to just stay home and be able to make more staying home, because they're getting an extra $300 a week from the federal government in unemployment benefits, on top of the, let's say, $550 that they were already getting from their state government. So we already had policies that intentionally kept workers out of the workforce, that is forcing them or allowing them to force the hand of employers to artificially raise the minimum wage of those companies for jobs that otherwise aren't worth it. We've seen policies that allowed for the growth of transgender participation in women's sports. So we've seen specific policies taking place that has resulted in a lot of chaos. So there is a clear agenda being done, clear agendas for minimizing police presence in the country or various parts of the various states, and therefore we see spiking crime. So there's a clear agenda, but who's running it? Who's pulling the strings? I don't know. But we are doomed if we continue to be led by an individual who can't even finish his own sentence and read his own notes. There's no way you cannot say he's not suffering from some form of mental health issues like dementia. There's no way. So that's all I had on this video. Don't forget to, again, comment on this video, like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel. It helps, again, a lot with the YouTube algorithm that is actively trying to suppress my content from, the subscribers I do have. And I also want to say I am greatly thankful for every single person who has subscribed. Much love to you. Without you, nothing but definitely doing this to ensure that you both hear the news as it's actually happening and know that, hey, not everyone is asleep to what is going on, to the agenda, and that you're not alone. There is a silent majority that won't remain silent anymore, but call social media and mainstream media and big tech out on the lies. This guy got 81 million votes. Go fig. But that's all I have. Let me know what you think in the comment section. This is Bruce the Boss Brooks, and I'm out. Peace.